Hey everybody, I'm back. AVP Wargamer here with a new video. We're going to talk Aliens vs. Predator Unleashed, all the new releases for Protos games, and all that great stuff. So if you don't know anything about what we're talking about here, go to Protos Games, their website, check them out, see what it's all about. Join our Facebook group, AVP Wargamer, for any Aliens and Predator gaming news and models and tips and friends. So join us. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so those of you who are not in the know, they have been releasing a ton of stuff for this game. Now, back when the Kickstarter was going through its growing pains and there was a lot of issues, people didn't think that this game was going to survive. However, it has flourished, it has grown, and I feel like this game will see a release for every model listed in the book. There's many games out there that I've bought in the past that, for whatever reason, the game company shut down, they ran out of funding, or the game didn't really go very well, and all the rules they'd written for all these awesome troops could never get used because they never had models for any of those troops. But I think Protos Games is going to deliver in this one, because from what I've seen on the way their release schedule has been happening the last few months, it's exciting. They're doing some really cool stuff. So let's get into it. I have here the Army book, and I'm going to talk about all the models that we have and all the models we don't have and the models that are coming out. So, top of the list, Alien Faction, the Hive Mother. Looking at the rules, she's going to be pretty close to what we saw with the Alien King model that came out. Yes, the monstrosity. This model's big, it's bad, it's mean, and it's the most dangerous thing in the game. The Hive Mother is a second, number 2 to the monstrosity. So we haven't seen the queen, the Hive Queen yet. We do have the regular queen. We have 2 kits for that. We have the unicast version and we have the regular version. Praetorian. This comes out this month. The Praetorian looks like a Royal Guard, only it's a little bit more upgraded. Then we have the Evolved coming out this month. So we're seeing 2 Alien releases this month. I have a feeling and a prediction that every single month Protos Games is going to release a model for a different faction. Last month they tricked us. They had a large figurine of a Predator, which came with a 32mm Predator copy of the big Predator. So they're testing some stuff out. They're testing the market. They're trying to do statues now. I've never seen other game companies do it like that. I mean, I guess Games Workshop licenses it out to do that. But anyways, it was cool. I'd like to see more. But anyways, so the Evolved comes out, and the exciting thing is this particular set is coming out with an exclusive Specimen 6, which is the first-person shooter Alien vs. Predator character that you'd play in the video game. So Specimen 6 evolves into a Praetorian at the end of the game, and in this game, it can do the same thing because they're doing a vote right now for people to see what kind of ability it gains. And Specimen 6 is not in this book. It's a pre-order exclusive. And we've been seeing pre-order exclusives with every single model kit that's been coming out the last few months. I mean, Protos Games, they'll release these pre-order exclusives and convention exclusives all the time, and I can't keep up with it. It's awesome. So, you know, just food for thought. If you want to get into this game, start getting these right when they pre-order, because you're gonna miss out on those exclusives. These guys, anyways, you know what I'm talking about if you've been watching us for a while. Alright, so again, Evolved comes out this month. Pred Alien, we already have those. Infant Aliens, we already have those. Spitters, we don't have those. We do have the Stalkers and Warriors, but the Spitters we have not seen yet. Those are from the Colonial Marines video game. Exciting. Facehuggers, we already have it. Royal Guard, already have it. Crusher, already have it. Monstrosity, I just showed you the Monstrosity. And so that's it for the Aliens. So to recap, we're missing the Hive Mother and the Spitters. Everything else for the Aliens faction has been released in unicast or in multi-part. Next, we have Dutch Schaefer and Lynn Kawasawa. These are characters from the Alien vs. Predator arcade game. It's a really awesome game by Konami Games, and Protos Games got the right to all the video game characters and all their exclusive stuff. So anyways, those guys, now they released these guys with the Kickstarter box set like 2 years ago. So like if you added them, obviously. But yeah, you could get these characters, and now those are Kickstarter exclusives. Like they weren't originally. Originally they were going to release them, but now they don't. However, there were sculpts done for an expansion for Aliens vs. Predator Unleashed and The Hunt Begins, and they had this particular model as part of that set. Now, what happened to it was, for whatever reason, those designs got rejected by Fox, or something happened, and now those designs got tweaked a little bit, and it got ported over to Chronicle X, which is by Archtron Games, which is a sister company to Protos Games. So these, or at least that version of the character and the second version of Dutch, they changed the names, and now they're in the Chronicle X game, which came out on Kickstarter. And so you can still get those. But they're in this book. So I feel like we're going to see a redesign and then get them. Fingers crossed. They're in the book. I don't see why we can't get models for them. Or they might, maybe, here's just speculation, maybe Protos Games is trying to release everything from this except for specific characters, and then put those out in an expansion if they can get that reworked in the future. So, I mean, they had an expansion, it was almost released, and it got put on the back burner for a while, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Colonial Marine Captain and Sergeant. We got one model that represents actually 2 or 3 versions of these, so that did come out. And then we have the Weyland-Yutani Commander, which has not come out. Synthetic Advisor has not come out. I'm really excited if you guys finally release those, Protos. Colonial Marine Infantry, we already have those. Colonists, we do not have. And there was a poll on the Protos Games Facebook page today where people could vote on what they want to see next. And most of the people want Colonists and Synthetics, because just narratively, it adds so much depth to the game to have some civilians running around. And there's not that many other games out there that have civilians running around. I mean, you could get Walking Dead and any of those zombie games and try to convert the survivors. It's not the same as having guys in like futuristic jumpsuits. So I feel like that's going to be a really good addition if you do that. Prisoners. Excuse me. Prisoners. Alien 3 campaigns, anybody? I'm hoping they do the bald prisoners and the... Yeah, Alien 3, do it. Prisoners. Weyland-Yutani Commandos, we have 2 model kits for those. Colonial Marines Heavy Support, we don't have those yet. These guys are going to have rocket launchers and miniguns. That's going to be cool. They're holding off on those for now. We got the power loader already. Yutani Exosuit we don't have. Curious to see what the design of that's going to be. That's going to be something Protos comes up with, I think. Or it might be something based on one of the video games. Okay, where were we? We had the APC. That was released. So, to recap, Marines, everything's out except for the Exosuit, the Weyland-Yutani Commander, which probably will get released at the same time. We got the Synthetic Advisor and the Colonist/Scientist. Those are probably going to be released around the same time. We got Prisoners and the Heavy Support. So we're still waiting on those models. Next we have the Yautja Predators. Okay, so Elders were just released with some Berserkers mixed in. Kind of interesting choice to mix the Berserkers in with the Elders. But hey, I'm not going to judge. We got some cool pre-order exclusive with those as well. Battle Masters have not been released yet. Machiko Noguchi has not been released yet, but she is the most famous character from the comics. She's a human working for the Predators. Female Yautja, that was released as with the Kickstarter. Then they made boxes for them, and then they accidentally sold some at a convention. So if you got the Kickstarter, you have her. And if you went to that convention, you could have gotten her. But they haven't released her yet, officially. So we'll see why they haven't done that. Maybe they're redesigning her. I think I think she could use a redesign. I like the one, but you guys could do a really cool unicast version, so that's probably what they're doing. Tracker, we don't have one of those yet. That's going to be good. I hope they release that soon. Hellhounds, we have. The Elite, we don't have Elites yet. I'm feeling maybe the Wolf Predator kind of design for that. Berserkers, the Berserkers have been released as a Kickstarter exclusive, as a pre-order exclusive, and included with the Elders. So we finally have Berserkers that you can get your hands on. Soldiers, that's from the comics. We don't have those yet. Predator Hunting Bike, we don't have those yet. And the Predator Gunship, we don't have those yet. So the Predators are lacking a lot of firepower. I have a feeling, and this is my prediction, I think that we're going to get some Predator stuff next month, because we've already gotten a lot of Marines, and the aliens are almost done being released. So I feel like we're going to get some Predator stuff, then some more Marine stuff, maybe the last few alien things, and then they'll finish off with the last of everything else. So that's my prediction. So this month, again, you're getting Evolved, Praetorians for the alien faction, pre-order exclusive Specimen 6. Next time, maybe Colonial Marine stuff or Predator stuff. And then the month after that, probably the last of what needs to be released month by month. And they've been, like I said, they've been releasing, like this month alone, we got 2 new things checked off that list for the aliens. And last month we had the big figure, which wasn't expected. And then before that we had the Predator Elders. And then before that we had the King. So what are you guys up to, Protos? Because I'm excited, and I think your marketing's working good. I think this is a brilliant idea. I think having all these exclusives is an exceptional incentive for people to whip out their wallets and actually start throwing money at you guys to get the special stuff. And you know, why not? I think anybody, you know, who's paying monthly to a company to get those extra perks, I think it's worth it. I think it makes business sense, you know. And if you're into this game, I think you need to financially plan for that, because this is really cool. So again, that's my update for what's happening right now. Right now it's August 2018, and we'll see if my predictions hold true as we move to the into the future. But again, right now, according to the polls on Facebook page, it looks like the most interest is in those colonists and those synthetics. So hopefully we'll get those soon. All right, see you guys later. AVP Wargamer. Join my Facebook page, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. See you next time.